What's going on, guys? Got something cool for you today. It's been a long time coming, but today I'm finally going to pick up a new side-by-side. So right now it's about 3 in the morning. I got my truck warming up. It's about a 10-hour drive to get to the guy's house, so we're gonna head to my buddy JF's house. We're gonna go pick up the trailer, pick JF up, and we're gonna go get this thing. So I don't want to tell you what it is yet. You'll have to wait and see what it is. But yeah, let's go to JF's house and get the trailer. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd really appreciate it if you did. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by July. That's my goal right now, and I'm not even close. So yeah, if you could help me out and do me a solid, hit the red subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. It'd help my channel out a lot. And yeah, let's go.
All right, got the trailer on. Just making sure she's all level. Not too. These sled trailers, they sit really high, eh? So we got a little bit of a raised hitch to it. Perfect. Let's do this.
It's got the turbo nozzle. It's slow as hell too.
Shit. It's all about that turbo nozzle, man.
Didn't take long to burn 3/4 of a tank of fuel there.
Yeah, not long at all. What kind of mileage are you getting there? Like,
what are they getting? 24 liters per
yeah,
tank?
it's not bad, man.
Not good either.
I'll tell you what's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good. That is not good.
It's only bad if you look at it.
Well, we just stopped for some gas. Got ourselves some Tim Hortons there, you know. Wouldn't be a great Canadian adventure without some Timbits there and he's stuffing in his face. And terrible weather, you know.
We hungry, dude.
We hungry. Yeah, so we're just gonna basically, how many, about 7 hours left to go?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's starting to snow, which really sucks.
Classic, yeah.
Classic, yeah. He's got some Baldini bologna skin tires on his truck.
Nah, ain't bad.
So, you know, this may be our very last video that we make here, you know?
Never know.
So based on the video before there where I pointed this out, for all you guys who don't have, you know, snow or have to deal with icy roads, this is why we can't have anything nice.
You don't own anything nice.
No, this salt just kills everything.
So we just got to this guy's house, and I don't think he wants us to record. He didn't even really want to give me his address, so we're not going to record anything. But we'll go check this thing out, and see you in a minute. Hopefully it's all right.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, guys, so we bought it. We wrapped the whole thing in saran wrap, which is a little ridiculous, but I figure at least it might save some of the salt from getting on it. Yeah, overall guy was really nice. Runs good, drives good. Paint's a little rough there, but overall not bad. Ain't going nowhere, brother. So hopefully the saran wrap holds up. I have no idea if this is just gonna come right off on the highway, but we're gonna see. we are gonna see. Give her a crank, eh? Well, see what happens.
Oh dear, we got a problem here. Our saran wrap job is not holding up whatsoever. First of all, the tape took off and started flying in the not the oncoming lane, but the other lane anyways. And now all the saran wrap's just flying off. We're gonna pull over here and we're gonna take this all off. That was a failed attempt. Oh God, look at the carnage. We made it about 10 kilometers, no joke.
It most definitely did not work.
I don't think it worked. Hey, get your cheese cutter. Oh boy, we're plugging out. So we drive 20 hours. First we were hitting the freaking BK. Now we're getting ding dongs over here at KFC. Oh God.
Absolutely terrible, man.
Yeah, just eating the worst. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, me and this guy, we smash chicken dingers like 10. So if any of you guys know where's the best chicken dingers, leave us a comment below. So far, what is it? Mary Brown's the best ones. We're all over Ontario all the time, so if you guys know a place, let us know. We'll try them.
Nobody beats Mary Brown's.
Nobody beats Mary Brown's as of yet. Update 3049 here. Getting stuck in a snowstorm. It's just starting to snow now. Yeah, quick tip for all you YXZ owners. These Kimpex windshields, it's all bent in the middle. I guess they're not designed to shield against wind. You know, we're only doing about 100. You'd think this thing does about 100. Oh, never mind. We're good. Yeah, she's mint, man. The windshield's mint. There you go. He's gonna pop it back out. Oh boy, this thing's gonna be full of snow by the time we get back. Poor thing.
I don't really understand how the windshield gets bent in at speeds that it can do. Like
Yep.
only doing 150, the truck can do 110K. Why is the windshield folding into?
I think because Kimpex. I think it's because Kimpex. Oh jeez. Okay, man. Well, let's talk about what you plan on doing with this YXZ here.
I don't know yet.
You don't know? What do you
Well,
got? You want to turbo it or
I
what?
wanted to turbo it,
Yeah.
but the problem is you could run them at 5-6 pounds of boost, which is 150 horses, what everyone claims.
That's all the pre-2019s, right?
That's right, because they had the weak rods up to 19. They all had weak rods, so you can run like 5-6 pounds safely, which puts you at 150 horse, which is good, but you can pretty much get to 150 just doing an intake, an exhaust, like the Alba airbox spacer, whatever exhaust you want, you know. And you can pretty much get to 150, 145-ish, let's say, like naturally aspirated. So then it comes into question, like, do I want to boost it and risk cheesing rods? Or, you know, keep it reliable and put less stress on the engine and just do an intake and exhaust and basically be at that power anyways?
Makes sense.
So, I don't know. I'd like to obviously build it into a 200 plus horse motor, which is fine. You can do that with the turbo kit, but the problem with that is if you want to start building it up, you gotta do rods right away, and while you're in there, you might as well do pistons, you do ARP head studs, you do a head gasket, and you're literally running into the turbo kits. If you get, let's say, an MPI kit, it's a little over $5,000-ish Canadian by the time you get it. And now if you want to buy the pistons, the rods, whatever, it's another almost $3,000-ish.
And you know what, man?
So you're $8,000 invested into it, right? It's a lot.
I guess another way to look at it too would be, if you're gonna turbo it eventually anyways, right, you're gonna have to get an exhaust and you're gonna have to get an intake, right?
Depends, right? Because the MPI kit, you get a different intake.
That's
and
true.
You run their exhaust. So that's a problem. That's actually the one problem. If I buy an exhaust and intake now, and later on down the road decide I want a turbo, I kind of just lost all this money
Makes
on
sense.
these parts. But I guess you can sell them, right?
So I guess at this point it comes down to spend a bunch of money on small amounts of boost, or do an intake and exhaust, kind of get it around the same horsepower, and it be reliable in the meantime.
I think I'm going to do that because obviously I want it, as much power as I can get, but I don't really know if I want to drop like $8 to $10,000-ish in it to get maybe at the 140, 150-ish naturally aspirated,
Yeah.
I feel like it would move pretty good. Like I'll have to do it obviously and see how it works, but at this point in time, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I haven't really decided which exhaust and whatnot I'm gonna do yet.
Yeah.
But the simple things are the Alba airbox spacer. I'll do that for sure. I think you do the velocity stacks in the airbox. That'll be done for sure. The flywheel, I kind of want to do the flywheel. I just haven't decided whether I want a heavy or a light one, right?
That might help with stalling, right?
Yeah, so the heavy ones do, but then everyone says like if you're running dunes and whatnot, the light one's really nice because it'll rev up like tomorrow, right? Not an insane difference, but it helps. And what you can actually do, I start looking it up. People take their stock flywheel, and it's got a lip on it, right? So it's got a lip, and then past that lip, there's probably 1.5 inches wide of material.
Yeah.
You can throw it on a lathe, cut it down to that lip, and actually get it slightly lighter than the Alba lightweight flywheel. And you don't even have to buy it. You literally throw it on a lathe and just cut it down to this lip, and you're good.
That's a huge dilemma that we have, is that like we both want to go ride the dunes a whole bunch, but at the same time where we live is all woods and tight trails, right? So it's like, okay, well, we can put a heavy flywheel so that we get less stalling, but then when we go to the dunes, it's gonna kind of suck, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's kind of finding the middle ground, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So with the Recluse too, the Recluse is another thing that would help with the stalling, right? That's a real.
Yeah, the Recluse.
So maybe I could even do the Recluse. And get the light flywheel.
That'd be
that's like the happy middle ground there.
And we found a pretty good deal on a Recluse clutch, not too far away.
Yeah, so I feel like that might be something quick. I think the first thing, honestly, I'm going to do is the tires.
Yeah, it definitely is. The back bighorns we're assuming are probably the stock bighorns that it came with. They're not too bad, but they're like what, 50%, I'd say, anyways.
50%.
Yeah. And they're a little too small, right? I gotta go a bit bigger than that.
Yeah, I want to go. Another problem with these is you can't go huge tires, or if you do, you really gotta keep the weight of them in mind, because the gearing in these 16s to 18s, I believe it was.
Yeah.
It's really stupid tall gearing, like, and everybody complains about it. So if you put 30s on it, let's say, which I obviously want to do, it just kills the low end. You can't even. It's almost apparently undrivable, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of want to go 29s, which might be slightly on the heavy side, but I'm leaning towards bighorns, which are pretty light tire.
Yeah.
So I was looking around, and 29-inch bighorns lighter than a lot of 28s even that I've seen, like other butt tires and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I think the 29-inch bighorn might be the ticket, and then hopefully with the exhaust and the tune and the intake and whatnot, it'll kind of at least bring it back to stock power feeling.
Yeah. And you know what? I like those bighorns. I mean, they're not particularly good at anything, but they're just kind of good at everything. I find, right? I mean, they don't wear fast. They kind of get traction just about anywhere.
At these ones, right? The bike has 3,800K, and the fronts still look pretty good.
The fronts look brand new almost.
That's pretty good for almost 4,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
So
well, there you have it. That's the plan for the YXZ. I mean, for now, anyways, right? It's probably going to change as time goes on.
Yeah, everything always does, right?
That's the way it goes, right?
Sometimes she comes, sometimes she goes, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Snowstorms even getting worse there.
Of course, right?
Of course. All right, it's going to be the last one here. All right, let's sum it all up. Everything's been bingo so far this trailer. Bingo. The old freaking YXZ, man. She's sharp. Good deal on this one. That's bingo. This weather, not so bingo.
What's that?
That? Well, that's not so bingo either. You ready, man?
Yep.
Give us a transition there in 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, that's it. So we finally got her home. It's 2016 YXZ 1000. As of now, it's pretty much all stock. It's got 3,800 kilometers on it. And yeah, there's nothing done to it other than the guy had pulled the spark arrestor out of the exhaust, and it's kind of stupid loud now. It sounds good, but it's pretty loud. And apparently it's got a tune on it, but he doesn't know. The guy I bought it from doesn't know who did the tune, whether it's Weller, Alba, whatever. Doesn't know who did the tune. So I think, honestly, I'm going to start from square one, like I had mentioned earlier, and I'll get an exhaust and a tune on my own there. But anyways, yeah, here it is. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, like I said at the start of the video, please subscribe. I plan on doing a lot of stuff with this, so a lot of modifications. I'm gonna throw some parts at it. My buddy JF2, who was in the video, he's also going to be picking up a brand new side-by-side. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but he's picking up a brand new one within the next month or so. So we're going to have a video on that as well. So yeah, stay tuned, guys, and thanks for watching. Appreciate it.